Hello, everybody. And finally, welcome to episode 119 for Schnozzcast on Friday, April 2nd, 2021. Hopefully everybody's having a great night. Thanks for sticking with us. We've a bit of a late start here, but for Schnozzcast, let's just, you know what? Let's just go around the room. We've been trying to get away from that, but it's going to feel good to go around the room. So this is Bob. To my left, Mr. Nicholas Bader.
Let's get this show on the fucking road.
Yeah. To his left, Mr. Cory Schnozzcast.
Oh, hey.
And to his left, Ms. Danielle Finn.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, it's not so easy, is it, Nick?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I got it. It's all coming up. Who else is left?
Oh, and Mr. the inimitable Mr. Todd Dillon Esquire.
What is up?
Todd, it's so good to hear your voice.
Well, it's good to be heard.
Those dulcet tones.
Sorry, but when we had to start late because of a little mess up on Todd's part, so we apologize for that.
Yeah. Always.
This is going to be recorded in perpetuity forever, so let's just make it clean that it wasn't Todd's fault. It was the internet gods shat on us from above.
Oh,
so
there is no internet god currently in my
There
heart.
is no god.
Yeah.
So we're past it now, and so let's jump right into it. So if anybody's actually watching or listening to this on Facebook Live,
Oh, they are.
are they?
Oh, yes.
So let's just start up and say apologies, and we're so glad that you're here. If you're new and you're listening on iTunes or Spotify or Pandora, I think he wants you to turn his volume up. Google Play Music, Amazon Music, you can or Podbean, you can find us on all of those streaming services. You can also follow us on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube at that's me. Nope,
That's
too
me.
loud. Too loud.
That's me.
Too
That was
loud.
me, too.
Oh, you guys are sharing one.
That's the master mic. It must be the master. Anyway, we're at Schnozzcast. You can also email us at schnozzcast@gmail.com, or you can text or call us at 618-SHOCKER.
Yeah, you can.
And God damn it, I'm really hoping. Make me feel good, Schnozzcast audience. Make me feel good, and send me a text or a call to 618-SHOCKER. Let's have one tonight. Let's not fuck around anymore.
You said it, Bob.
Let's go.
Dropping that D.
Dropping the what?
I'm sorry, what? Dropping
I
that
heard
D.
dropping that D.
That's what I heard.
All right.
Welcome back, Danielle.
Yeah.
Wow. This is what happens in 30 minutes
You
of
dropped-
troubleshooting.
Oh my
Danielle just
God.
starts hitting the can,
I
apparently.
didn't drink that much, actually.
Well, we've
No,
been sitting
I
here for
just-
45 minutes, and she's been like, gluggity, glug, glug, glug.
I was just laughing because you dropped the GD on Good Friday. I was like, whoa, Bob.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it
now
Good
I get
Friday?
It is Good Friday.
Oh,
it.
okay.
Is
So
it Good Friday? Dude, you sent your kids to Catholic school.
We talked on the phone earlier. He didn't know either.
So I'm unfamiliar with these Catholic ways. Are you not supposed to use profanity on Good Friday?
Well, I mean,
There's a lot you're not supposed to do on Good Friday.
I didn't know that one of them
Or
was profanity.
any other day.
well, you're not supposed to use the Lord's
Exactly.
name in vain.
I will
Well,
also,
that's
Heard.
any day.
Well, I know.
I will
but
also point out
today.
I will also point out, too, that you're not supposed to eat meat on Good
I
Friday.
had a chicken sandwich because there's nothing
Oh,
else.
I had leftovers from Polish Village. I had all
Blasphemy.
sorts of.
It was only one meal. The other meals I ate didn't have meat.
Well, I hope you guys put your eating pants on today because there's quite a feast upstairs for you. So
No, thank
It's
God.
going to be cold by the time we
Just
get
right.
there. We're not going to
Oh,
finish this podcast until like
no,
3 in the morning.
it's all in the fridge, so it's going to need some assistance. But there's
Oh, Christ.
several different kinds of food today. Which,
Again, Bob. Easy.
oh my God, Bob!
There's
Look,
Catholic people in the
look,
room.
Remember when I
look.
asked you if you were taking today as a day of
Do you know how much
reflection?
money I gave to God for my kids to go to school? I think I'm entitled.
I don't think you gave it to God.
I was told it was going directly to God.
Did it go in the offering basket?
No. It went
It
directly
went-
into his checking account.
It went directly in the pre-zipper.
I'm pretty sure that's worse than anything I just said.
Yeah,
So-
really.
I went to
Way.
Catholic school for
Oh,
9
so
years.
you got a pass?
I can say that.
So it's like
I
like a
witnessed it.
Jewish person making Jewish jokes.
I
Is
witnessed
that what it's
it.
like?
I witnessed it.
Well, I'll tell you this right now.
Oh, God.
I was
Again?
Did it again?
Jesus.
born and
I
raised,
do it every day.
born and raised Catholic,
Born
baptized,
and raised.
confirmed, and I take offense to what you just said, sir.
Good. I hope
I
you
was
did.
born and raised Lutheran, which is Catholic light, and then later converted.
What the fuck
You
is
gotta
Catholic
go
light?
back.
Luther.
It's
What's
like
that?
all the
What-
stuff you don't. I'm a Lutheran too. It's the stuff you don't like.
Why
It's
is
Catholic,
Todd
but-
so quiet?
Not to mention, there's Saint Nicholas. There's no Saint Cory.
Yeah.
There is.
Can you
He's
guys hear
sitting
me
right in
now?
front of you.
Todd, I can hear you, but for whatever reason, you seem quiet on my end.
No, I'm
Yeah.
freaking jamming you right in the face
That's not Todd.
with my D.
Oh,
Is that
well, I'm
better?
glad we increased your volume at the D point.
Yeah, it works. Can you,
Is it good
can you-
now?
Bob, can you still work on trying to get these turned up a little?
No,
Check.
Can we do that? That'd be much
Check.
appreciated.
I don't think God would want me to do that.
Do you
right
think
now.
it's
He'd want me
because-
to continue with the podcast?
Do you think it's because he bought those new inferior earbuds?
Oh, I guarantee it. 100% it's because of those new earbuds.
It's almost too loud in my headphones right now.
Is it booming?
Danielle, how's your earphones?
I'm a little loud. I mean, not
You're a little loud.
It's too loud.
Definitely your earphones, dude.
Can you?
No,
lend,
they
can
they
you
sound
lend-
they sound fine.
Can you and Cory
I'm just
share like the
trying
headphones?
to see where a good volume would be. for
Which
him.
one are you plugged into?
It did
You
sound.
want me to stop the podcast and now check on which one?
Aren't you
plugged
guys
into,
using
see
a
which-
splitter?
No.
No,
I'm plugged
he's
into
the
the.
black and white one.
Yep.
Are
that
you
one
guys
right there.
new?
Nope.
Oh,
Yep.
this is fantastic. This is
I know,
great.
It's horrible. Can you hear me?
Oh.
Yeah, we can hear you.
These guys are
That's not. That's not me. Still not me.
No, that's me. Okay,
Still-
so
still
for,
not me?
for the audio listeners,
Oh wait, I think that was
this fantastic
Okay,
professional,
that's enough of that.
professional show that we have going here.
That is enough of that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep.
It sounds good.
Keep things moving. That's great.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Don't ask me to do that again.
Thank you.
Let's jump right into it.
Yeah.
Cory, triumphant return back to the podcast to the Schnozzcast studios. Let's do a Funko This.
Oh, already. Shit, I didn't even.
I thought you wanted to tell the audience why you were out so long.
Yeah, let's share that.
No,
That'd
let's
be.
not do that. Let's just go.
You explicitly told me the other night that that's something you wanted to share with everyone. And Bob said, I don't think you should share that. And you're like, I want to share that. I want that to be a part of our
So
show.
let's go with what I said.
Okay, apparently that's not.
Funko this. Funko this. Funko this.
I've never.
You've never heard that.
You know why? Because
you
you
don't
don't
tune into
listen
the
to the
podcast.
podcast.
That's right. I don't.
Oh my god.
You know, we've got people clamoring to be on this podcast, lining up outside the door who do watch every week, and they would gladly take your seat. Why don't you listen to the podcast?
See how she plays it coy?
I deal with you guys on a daily basis sometimes.
I don't talk to you except for on Fridays.
Nah.
And that's even if you come here. Otherwise, it might be weeks.
It's like the same thing. I mean,
It's like the same. Okay. All right. It's highly
Actually,
offensive.
she
Anyway,
quit coming all the time when I joined.
that's probably
Todd
true.
thing.
That's probably true. Well, you're are you Catholic?
yes.
Oh, okay. That's why. Go ahead, Cory.
We've moved past the religious segment of the show.
What are we looking at here?
This week's Funko This is a twofer. It's Mr. Lloyd Christmas and Harry Dunn from Dumb and Dumber, but these are the skiing versions of when they found opened the briefcase of money and came out of the hotel.
Spoiler alert.
Yes, in case you haven't seen Dumb and
Oh
Dumber in
my
the last
God.
25 years.
Ruined it for me.
I don't think you can do that with that movie that old.
Yeah, it's pretty old. I'm by this point. I'm
Yeah, even the
I do-
sequel, I think you're good.
Yeah, I do not apologize for ruining that for anyone. But yeah, these are exclusives from the old Walmart.
Yeah.
I still want the tuxedo versions, but again, those are very common and you can find them just about anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
These saw them the other day and left them. I was like, nope, not today, Funkos. You're not going to get me.
Oh, did you do the thing I used to do when I was a kid? Did you take them and like hide them behind all the
no,
other Funkos?
because they had plenty of them.
Oh, okay.
But that night I was laying in bed and I was like, why didn't I fucking buy those?
Danielle's like, will you pay attention?
No, it was like because then the next day it's like we need to go back to Walmart. I really need to get those
She was-
Funkos.
Right.
Too busy with some public officials or something. I don't know.
Did you have the
Sleeping.
the
I was
the,
sleeping.
the Funko sweats?
Funko
I
sweats.
did. And I tossed and turned all night. And I'm like, I should have fucking got those. So the next day, guess what I did? I went back and got them.
Clearly.
So, yes, the exclusive Dumb and Dumber
I think that is the part of the movie I've seen the least amount of times. So
Really?
I have to go back and watch. Yeah, for whatever
Oh,
reason.
dude, when they walk out in the ridiculous ski outfits of the ski lodge,
Yeah.
and Lloyd's just throwing money to everyone. He's like, "Oh, here's 100 for you. Here's 100 for you."
Oh,
He's like, "Oh, what
here
do
you go.
He's like,
Here you go.
like, "Oh, and what do you do? Here's 100 for you."
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the scene from where these Funkos are from. So.
All right. Numbers. For those of you keeping track at home, numbers 1043 and 1044 on the Pop Funko line.
There you go.
Make a note in your diary next time you're at Walmart or GameStop.
No,
or
these are,
Target.
these are only at Walmart.
Walmart. There it is.
Only place you can get them.
Why aren't we
Mark's
taking
listen.
look at the picture?
Come on, man.
Nick doesn't have my laptop connected to the switcher. Todd, there was a whole thing that happened. I don't know if you noticed or not, but we started a little late. And there was some internet issues. So Nick is controlling the video today rather than myself because my iPad would not connect. So
That's my problem. Why? I wanted to see a picture.
That's my problem. Why?
because as I explained earlier, it is your problem.
Hey, if you're on the podcast, it's a podcast problem.
That's very true. It's our problem.
Our problem.
We are one people.
All right, moving on. Thank you, Cory. Since you're going to have the floor again here. Yeah. I missed it.
Yeah, you missed it. Too bad.
That's too bad. You're going to have the floor again here. Let's do a little, could this be any more trivial?
Wow. Could it?
Oh, you don't have the scoreboard. Oh, damn.
Scoreboard?
Corey,
What?
it's a lot to ask right now. I know. We all are well aware you're not running the switcher.
I'm keeping score.
Got it.
We're good. We're good.
And I also don't have artwork for that. I haven't made one.
You know what?
Haven't made it yet.
Have we forgotten our humble roots? Have we forgotten that we were a podcast of three guys sitting around just trying to figure it out? No artwork, no theme music, no nothing.
Yes, we have forgotten that.
No.
We've moved on to bigger and better things,
No,
Bob.
just be humble. Remember where we came from. Don't ever forget where you came
Could
from.
it be any more trivial?
What color do we have this week, Nick?
This week for Friends Trivia is yellow.
Shallow.
Ooh, that's
Or as we say in Germany, gelb.
Gelb?
Gelb.
That's
Gelb.
why Germans are weird.
Excuse you.
I am
That's in
German.
meine grosse Wurst.
Hey, no,
why-
this is
Yeah,
this
you're
is-
also
this is
Catholic, and we
Corey's
saw how you
Catholic.
treated that. So
Yeah, but I was born German. I was raised German.
I paid so much good German money to those Germans.
Guys,
Went right to the Germans' checking account.
guys, I was born a Nazi.
Hey, hold on. First of all,
That's not a good-
first of all,
that's not a good
it's
look.
Nazi. Secondly,
No, my apologies.
secondly, go ahead.
Continue.
Hitler loved meat on Fridays.
Oh yeah,
All right. Question 1 for Friends Trivia. What does Chandler like to eat after sex?
I've
Todd, please say Monica, please.
You know, I was thinking it.
I know you were. I know you were.
Oh, Chandler. I'm thinking of Joey. What does Chandler like to? Oh my god, I have no idea.
It's hard.
It's a foreign dish.
Did you just say
You
it's
don't call
hard?
them dishes anymore.
I heard Daniel go. It's hard.
Oh, sorry. Is that
Oh, like the answer is hard.
Veal Parmesan. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know.
sure it is.
is that not the preferred nomenclature, Todd?
What is it? I have no idea.
Kung Pao chicken.
Kapow!
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I have no recollection of that.
I told you it was a hard one.
Yeah.
You did. You
That's what she
absolutely
said.
did.
That's what she
Question number 2.
Number 2,
What did Joey find in Central Perk's Lost and Found?
his shoe.
Oh, very, very quick on the draw on there on that one.
Actually, he said, "My shoe."
Sorry, I was laughing so hard at Danielle's comment. I didn't catch whether or not you got the first. Did you get the first one?
Oh God, no.
No. Okay.
No.
I was like, no, he didn't.
But from Seinfeld, George likes his chicken spicy.
He does.
Question 3. What did Mr. Heckles have in his hand when he died?
Broom.
Who is Mr. Heckles?
The guy that lived upstairs.
Okay.
Upstairs, he lived downstairs.
Oh, that's right, because
Oh,
they stomped.
we
The guy
don't need
lives
any, like,
downstairs.
fisticuffs.
Yeah, 'cause he was hitting.
I was going to say
the broom
this
against
is
the
getting
ceiling.
pretty
Battle Royale.
It's getting pretty heated.
You think?
Shall I move? Shall I move on to question 4?
Easy to correct people when you're
actually-
standing behind the answer.
If I had given this any thought,
Nothing to do with the answer. You gave the wrong information.
she's like, that's wrong.
Do you remember the last time that Danielle was here and you made her read the questions?
In October?
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
And you kept correcting her from over by the dryer when you were pouring your drink. You're like, nah, you can't do it that way. You're supposed to say question 5, not 5.
The last time
She's like, shut up.
she was in costume the last time she was
Yeah.
here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No, I wasn't.
If I had thought about it, I would have had to read it again. But next time. Oh God.
Question 4. What kind of nuts did Joey take from Rachel and Phoebe's hotel room?
Todd, please say D's nuts.
D's.
Macadamia nuts?
That is a negative, sir. No, you don't.
D's.
Get,
I don't
you
know.
Get several guesses.
I don't know. What is it?
Meshuggah nuts.
Oh, Meshuggah nuts. Yeah.
I thought it was D's nuts.
No.
That would have been funny.
What are D's nuts, Todd?
D's nuts.
Question number 5.
That was question.
Oh, was that question 5?
That was 4.
Oh, that was 4.
He said
You
4.
said 5. I thought he
You
said
said 4.
5.
No, I said
Let's
4.
go to the tape.
That's fine. It'll be on the
Oh, you
internet
guys lost the
forever.
internet.
Corey's really bad with math.
and
Internet's
counting.
broken.
We've learned that recently.
1, 2, 6.
So you hold on. You had the Kung Pao.
Threesa. 3.
You had
Counted
the
them.
shoe. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Question 5.
You're doing just
you.
fine, honey.
Thanks.
Look at you. Look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you, big guy. You're doing it.
Good job, buddy.
Doing it.
Good job.
Yeah.
See, this is why I told you we don't come here.
Did I not tell you he was going to insult you tonight?
Oh, all the way over here, I'm sure.
Question 5.
Yeah.
What table game do Chandler and Joey have in their apartment?
The foosball table.
Correct.
Is that
Even I
3?
knew that.
3 out of 5?
3 out of 5.
Excellent start, sir.
All right. It was. I like it. It was a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
Made me think.
We haven't done that segment in quite a while.
I know I ask this every time. But
I know.
which color have we deemed the hard? Was yellow? Is yellow the hardest?
I think no. I think red or blue was.
That was blue.
Is it blue?
Well, hold on. He's gotten 5 out of 5 with yellow and with red, but he's got it with yellow twice. So I would say blue's probably the hardest.
I think it's blue. Because Corey would always get mad when I got yellow or red.
Yeah, yellow kind of got you today. So
I mean, but
I'm all right with
usually your friends, root for you. But
Yeah, generally when you get red, he's like, oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I don't even know if I like this segment anymore.
like, wow, okay, thanks. I don't fucking finger wag at your Funko.
no, you do all the time. What the
Funko
fuck are you talking about?
Not on the podcast.
not on the podcast.
Wait, Todd, did you just start singing your own theme song? When
I did not. I didn't.
I swear to God, I heard you say, fuck
He did. He did.
He's his own biggest fan.
All right,
Makes me
well,
laugh.
this seems like a good opportunity now to dish it back over to you then, Todd, for 90 Second Sports.
And see him heading in that direction. The 20. He's going for 40. And it's 90 seconds forward.
All right, sir.
What a better day to have 90-second sports than right after opening day, right, Todd?
Absolutely. You know we're going to be talking baseball, don't you?
Oh,
yeah, I do.
I can't wait. Little
So-
Tigers?
Ladies and gentlemen, 90-second sports starts now.
So you'd think I'd be talking about opening day, but I'm not. Next week, the MLF League is kicking off the General Tire Heavy Hitters Tour. Does anybody know what that is?
MLF?
Yep. Major League Fishing.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Oh, you got my
Exactly.
attention now.
The whole gang is going to be there. Jordan Lee, Adrian Avina, Andy Morgan, Mark Rose, Ott Defoe, who just won the last event, Michael Neal, and then Brian Thrift. It is a jam-packed field, 40 anglers fishing for the best weight for about $1 million. Who knew you could make millions of dollars fishing?
I'm so hard right now.
Wow. Todd.
It is
and
a
then
sword
there's
fight over here, Todd.
And there's drama. Allegedly, frickin' Brian Thrift's wife is hanging out with my boy, Fletcher Shyrock.
Wait, hold, Fletcher who?
Fletcher Shyrock. That's my boy. He's a young up-and-comer. He finished 6th last year at Lake Okeechobee. This guy has got it going on.
He's a stud,
But
huh?
Brian Thrift, he has been at this game a long time. I'm talking 10 championships for this guy. He's fishing 30, 40-pounder bass every outing. This guy knows how to get it done. So he's giving.
And that was 90-second sports. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you weren't waiting with bated breath to hear about Miggy or all the Tigers gang.
Miggy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a sports reference.
I know.
Hit me up on TikTok if you want to hear about the Shy Rock.
Oh my God.
That's what I thought you said.
That's what I thought he said,
There's a lot of Freudian
Yes.
slips happening tonight.
It's Fletcher Shy Rock. That's my boy. That's what's up.
Cock balls, cock.
Now said shot cock twice. I'm not sure why, but Todd, what's your TikTok for those who are interested?
It's D's nuts _ 3232.
Okay.
D's nuts.
Wow. All right. A TikTok and you don't stop, Todd.
Word.
Fletcher.
Shot cock.
Shy Rock.
All right. I wanted to do something a little bit. We're going to go back to. We've done this once before. This is going to be the Big Lebowski game. It's a game called "Where's the Money, Lebowski?" is the game. We played it once before, and I think we figured it out. But I'm going to kind of very, very quickly go through the rules here for everybody else who's playing. So what we're going to do is what we determined last time was. Danielle, come on. I can't start with a yawn.
I can yawn.
I know, but not when I'm starting. Like, I got to get off to a good start here. So last time we went, I think I took the draw. So I tallied a total of 6,750 points the last time we did
Toot
this.
toot.
I'm just saying. I mean, just so Todd knows what he's got to beat. So I think we decided we're going to do one person every time we do this. So today, Todd's going to be our man. I've got a pile of abide cards and a pile of money cards, and those money cards I'm going to tally them up for Todd, and he's going to get the round today. But essentially, I've sent Todd a list of the questions. He's not going to be giving his answers. All of us are going to be giving our answers, and I can't do it because my phone is currently being used for the camera, but
What do we need?
we just need a phone so that everybody else can like text. Actually,
He can. I say
I can do it on my laptop.
I have my phone and laptop.
You want to tally him, Cory?
That's fine.
Okay. So we're all going to text our answers to Cory, and then he's going to read them off once we're done. And Todd's going to have to guess. He's going to have to guess. Hold on. Okay. After hearing all the answers, Todd's going to pick his favorite answer, and then he's going to guess which player wrote which answer. And he's going to get a card for everyone he gets correct. And each of those cards is going to have a dollar value on it, and I'm going to total them up here, and we'll announce that total at the end. So, Todd.
Yes.
You ready?
I think I'm ready.
All right, I have shuffled these abide cards, so we're gonna start right here and turn over the first one for you, which says, "Take anyone." See, the way we're doing this game, we're not playing like an entire round where everybody's gonna take a turn. So this one says, "Take any money card blindly from any one player. If nobody has a money card to give, shuffle this card back in the abide deck." And since we're not playing that way,
Good thing we read it. Yeah.
I just want to make sure Todd knows I'm not cheating.
Yeah.
There we go. Because I'm going to call fix.
All right, it says take the bottom card from the money deck and show it to the group. And Todd, you got $250.
I'll take it.
It says keep it if it's $1,000 plus. If it's less than $1,000, give it to the player to your left. Todd generally splits the table, so that means it's going to Cory.
All right.
So Cory, you're not even playing this round. You already got $250.
Sweet.
Wait, that's right. That's your left.
Cory is to your left.
To his
To
left.
my left.
Todd
To
is
Todd's
here.
left.
I-
Todd's
left.
splitting the
Gotcha.
table.
Understood. Yeah.
Oh,
Todd's
there.
splitting the table.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought you meant here.
All right. Okay, so Todd, next card. Read aloud movie reference and loaded question number 11 from the screenshots that I sent you.
All right. Hang on. 1 second. Oops. Hang on. 1 second. I had it ready to go,
And now you don't. I get it.
and now I don't.
You
All right,
remember,
number 11.
listeners, this is an audio podcast.
Got it. Number 11. The Big Lebowski is a movie about mistaken identity and a rug and bowling and much more. Who might someone mistake you for? Feel free to consider both genders.
So we're answering what we think Todd would say.
No. This is what you would say. But he's gonna have to guess of all the answers that are given, who picked which one. Like which answer came from which person.
Okay.
And he's gonna get a money card for everyone he gets right.
So you guys are just texting me the.
Yep.
Okay.
So repeat it one more time, Todd.
Got it. The Big Lebowski is a movie about mistaken identity and a rug and bowling and much more. Who might someone mistake you for? Feel free to consider both genders.
All right. Coming your way, Cory. Did we last time, fellas? Did we read them as we went through?
No, we wait. No, we waited till the end, I believe.
Waited to the end. Okay, so I'm gonna put that aside just so I know which one we. Okay, so everybody's gonna text that over to Cory. All right, next card, Todd.
All right.
Read aloud movie reference and loaded question number 13.
Number 13. Dude meets the video artist Knox Harrington at Maud Lebowski's home. If you were a well-known avant-garde artist, what would you change your name to?
Okay.
Okay.
You guys got it?
I believe so. Yeah.
I think I'd choose Larry Lipschitz. This would have been a good one for me today.
All right, Todd. Read aloud movie reference and loaded question number 17.
All right. Number 17. The Lebowski Foundation supports Little Lebowski urban achievers, inner city children of promise, but without the necessary means for a higher education. What is one charity, real or made up, you would never donate to?
That we'd never donate to?
That you would never donate to.
Oh, yeah, and it could be a fictional charity.
It could be a fictional. The Human League.
Human Fund?
The Human Fund.
Oh, man, that is a good question. That would never donate to.
Never.
Okay. Wow, that is a tough one. Are you also finding it tough, or you already got your answer?
Oh,
Danielle?
don't know what to do for any of them.
You don't know what to do for any of them?
A charity we would never donate to.
Yeah, it could be
Never,
a completely fake charity.
It could be completely fake.
Yeah. All right, Todd. While we're trying to do that, let's see if I can. All right, I got question number 14 here. You've drawn.
Number 14.
Yeah.
From music players to portable phones to a beeper, The Big Lebowski features many outdated forms of technology that were popular in the early 1990s. What piece of today's technology will seem dated in 20 years?
Read it one more time.
From music players to portable... There's no commas in this damn thing. From music players to portable phones to a beeper, The Big Lebowski features many outdated forms of technology that were popular in the early 90s. What piece of today's technology will seem dated in 20 years?
All right. Next card, sir. Question number 7. You've drawn.
Hang on, I got to move to a different page to get to number 7. It's on the wrong page. Stop staring at me, Nick. I should just read any one. Question number 7.
Yeah.
Maud wants the dude to simply help her conceive a child. With whom would you be willing to conceive a child?
I love how
Wow.
Bob originally told me like explicitly that this movie has nothing to do with The Big Lebowski, and every question is like, as seen in The Big Lebowski.
Exactly, Maud. Who's Maud?
He's like, anyone can play.
Nick can't seem to ignore the the movie related part of the question. With whom would we have a child?
With whom would you be willing to conceive a child?
Okay. You know, now that I'm thinking about last time, I feel like I only did 3 rounds for me, but I've done 5 questions for you, Todd. I just can't remember how many I did. But I think we're gonna stop at 5.
Sounds good.
All right. Cory, you got your answers all tallied?
I'm just waiting on the last one to come in from you guys.
Oh, okay. Why don't we start with the first one then? First question that we had. It was number 11. Todd, you want to read it one more time? Number 11? And
You got me jumping around reading the question. Okay. The Big Lebowski is a movie about mistaken identity and a rug and bowling and much more. Who might someone mistake you for? Feel free to consider both genders.
So, answer number 1, any 1950s physician. Answer 2, Lawrence Fishburne. Answer 3, the Marmot. And answer 4, Cuba Gooding Jr.
The first one is Bob.
That is correct.
That's correct.
Okay. The Marmot's got to be Danielle.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Never. Do you want me to correct it? Do you want me to tell him who it was?
No, wait till the end.
Okay.
Okay, so I have one more. I basically have one more guess, though, to rule everyone out, right?
Correct.
What were the 2 remaining?
Lawrence Fishburne. Well, no, there's 3. Sorry. Or 2
Lawrence
remaining. Lawrence Fishburne and Cuba Gooding Jr.
I got to believe that Nick thinks he's Lawrence Fishburne.
Correct.
Oh, you got them right? Okay.
So that means Cuba Gooding Jr.
You know what? I think
Cuba Gooding Jr. is Danielle then, right?
Yeah, I messed up.
Yes.
I misunderstood the
feel
question.
like I feel like when I did this, you guys didn't tell me until I tried to guess them all.
You did guess them all.
Come on, Cory.
Because he said that I picked the other one and it wasn't me.
Yeah, so for the next round, like Bob did, or like we did with Bob last time, just name off everything you think, and then we'll tell you the correct answers at the end.
Yeah. So how many money cards should I give him for that first round?
You got
3?
2 correct.
You got 2.
You got 2. Yeah. Okay.
Felt like I got 3. Oh, but because I did the last one.
Just as a reminder, Bob got well over 6,000 points.
Well, but again, I think I only answered 3 of these questions, and Todd's going to get 5. So,
Well,
no. All right.
I said, well.
Todd, I think the second one was number 13.
Number 13. Dude meets the video artist Knox Harrington, Maud Lebowski, at Maud Lebowski's home. If you were a well-known avant-garde artist, what would you change your name to? I can't read anymore. 2 beers.
Answer 1, Turd Ferguson. Answer 2, D's Nuts. Answer 3, Hugh Bidge. And answer 4, Mike Hunt.
Okay. So Cory, you're Mike Hunt. Bob was the first one, the
Turd Ferguson.
Turd Ferguson. Then there was, what were the other 2 again?
D's Nuts and Hugh Bidge.
Okay, so D's Nuts is going to be Nick, and then Danielle is going to be the huge Biege.
Wow. No. What did you think we guessed?
Did he get them all?
No.
I got Danielle mixed up
I
again.
said D's nuts because I thought it was Todd.
She's very confused about this game.
All right, well, he got
And
me.
I've had half a drink.
Oh, just slam the rest. I can't wait to see how good this gets.
Yeah.
So he got mine right. Who else did he get?
He got mine right.
Okay, so he got 2 more. Okay.
Yep.
I figured it out after this.
After
Yeah, she picked up on it after.
All right.
After 2 questions.
Question 3, she got
Todd, question number 17.
Question number 17. Hang on. I've got to get to the right thing here. Question number
Tahi.
17.
Eh?
The Lebowski Foundation supports Little Lebowski urban achievers, inner city children of promise, but without the necessary means for higher education. What is the one charity, real or made up, you would never donate to?
Answer number 1, the Salvation Army. Answer number 2, the Krakatoa Relief Fund. Answer number 3, Elon Musk's charity for the comically rich. And answer number 4, any charity.
Okay, give me the first one again.
Salvation Army.
That's got to be Bob. He's the only one who knows what the Salvation Army is. And then next one.
The Krakatoa Relief Fund.
That's got to be you. That's the next one.
Elon Musk's charity for the comically rich.
Nick?
And the last answer was any charity.
Danielle.
TD, I hate to tell you, sir, you got them all wrong. Danielle was Salvation Army. Nick was the Krakatoa Relief Fund. Bob was Elon Musk charity for the comically rich. And I was any charity.
Nice.
All right.
Selfish son of a bitch.
Number 14. I think I had a round last time. Where
Those brave Krakatoan.
I know.
14, Ted.
All righty. From music players to portable phones to beepers, The Big Lebowski features many outdated forms of technology that were popular in the early 90s. What piece of today's technology will be deemed dated in 20 years?
Answer number 1, iPad. Answer number 2, flush handle shitters. Answer number 3, vibrators. Answer number 4, penis pumps.
Cory is penis pumps. What was the first one again?
First one was the iPad.
Danielle.
Second
Next.
was the flush handle shitters.
That's got to be Nick.
And the last was vibrators.
Bob.
TD, you switched up Bob and Nick.
Damn it.
2 money cards.
Not bad, though, sir. Not bad.
All right.
Thank you.
Last one, Todd, is number 7.
All right, number 7. Lucky number 7.
Todd, I hate to tell you this one, buddy. You're fucked here.
Why is he?
He's not.
You say he's never going to get it?
No.
Just wait till he.
Okay.
Maud wants the dude to simply help her conceive a child. With whom would you be willing to conceive a child?
Answer number 1, Cory. Answer number 2, Cory. Answer number 3, Ronda Rousey. Answer number 4, the baby maker is closed for business. So you'll get one of them.
Oh my goodness. What was the first one again?
Cory. I will give you the second one as well. Cory.
Cory. Nick and Danielle.
Okay.
No, this is not your answer, Todd. This is what you think we guessed.
Third was Ronda Rousey.
Bob.
And
actually, no, I'm changing that. You, Cory.
Okay.
Right.
And the last was the baby maker is closed for business.
Bob.
You got that was your one right.
Bob.
That's the only one you got right.
The baby maker is closed for business was Bob.
I got one. Mine or you.
The 2 Corys he didn't guess?
Well, no, because he guessed me for Ronda Rousey.
But he guessed me for Cory.
And
yeah.
And
Yeah.
my and
So
my
you got
plan worked.
you got 2 right, buddy. Sorry.
Okay. Two again.
I wouldn't
Sweet.
have picked Ronda
It did
Rousey.
work. The only thing I was hoping, I'm like, oh, I hope Todd knows my love for Ronda Rousey, because otherwise it doesn't work.
It wouldn't have worked for me. Yeah, but it did.
It did. Oh, it definitely did.
But
He fell right into that honey hole.
Yep.
Fell right into the hole.
A little sweet trap.
Hidey hole.
Oh.
What's this?
Oh, this is honey.
So I got only $200, $250 per question.
You got $6,000, sir.
Oh.
I'll take it.
So you're keeping total of the
Close, but no
money? Okay.
Yeah.
No cigar. You're going to have to do a little bit better to get closer to the Silver Fox next time, buddy.
I got $6,750. Todd's got $6,000, and Corey's got $250.
There we go.
How much did Cory have?
$250.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I just got that for free.
Yeah, game's not over.
Oh, that's right.
Todd could still end up in the lead.
But we do one person a week, right?
Yeah, or a month. However often we do this game.
Yeah.
Wow. Chef Michael J is really going to town on the comments today.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
I saw Alan posted something in there, sent me something saying with the new switcher update, you can show comments in the screen now.
Yeah, I'm gonna during the break. I was gonna show Nick how to load that up.
Not necessary.
Oh no, it definitely is.
We're going a different route.
I think it'd be cool. Are we?
When I'm at the helm.
No, we're not.
Oh, I see.
We're on the same page.
Okay, I'll let you two fight this out.
We're at 41:35.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're not quite ready for a break here. We're gonna keep going a little bit. I want to throw it over to Danielle. She's now looking.
Okay.
I'm not even looking at her face. I already know she's got like a panicked look on her face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like someone who was just asked
Is
to make
panicked.
a complicated dish in a kitchen that she's not familiar with. All right, Danielle, we're gonna do 100 questions, and so I'm gonna throw it to you. Easy peasy. You just gotta pick a number between 1 and 100.
52.
Already been picked.
Damn it! I probably picked it too.
You probably did.
43.
Okay. Ugh.
Careful that one on
Nick
top.
kicking
fell
that
out.
table. Okay, question number 43. And this is the group. What would you do if you won the lottery?
Clarifying question.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What's the jackpot?
It is whatever you want it to be. It is. It's not. Literally, it is only these words. What would you do if you won the lottery? So let's assume, Todd, that it was a lottery that. Let's assume that it was a lottery that would have a prize commensurate with the amount of money you would need to play that lottery. You know, some people are like, "Oh, it's only $1 million. It's not even worth my time," and they just keep on walking. So let's assume whatever the amount is that would take you to play, that's what it is. Fair?
No.
No? What more do you need to know?
Well, because I mean, ultimately, I would buy a lottery ticket for $1 million. I don't have any. I don't have a minimum bar. But that said, like game changing, do some crazy shit. Money is a different number than that number. So is it the high or the low?
No, I'm not going to specify that. So you can make it whatever you want.
Okay.
There's no right or wrong answer to here. It's not like if you said, "Oh, I would buy a goat farm in lower Melbourne, Australia."
No, but it does matter. I mean, like if I win that Bezos Rochambeau thing, that's $1 million.
Yeah.
That's not enough to get me over the edge.
It doesn't. I'm not interested with whether or not it gets you over the edge. The question is, what would you do if you won?
It depends.
Okay, if that's your answer, I'll move on.
Well, it won't be my answer, but I
Okay.
just wanted, that was a clarifying question.
Okay, so all right, so you're not going to answer at this point.
I'm going to answer.
Okay.
I don't want to go first, though.
Who do you want to go first?
Danielle.
Danielle's going
Damn
to go
it! I
first.
knew you was gonna say that. I'm like, I don't want to go first. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'd pay off all my debts. I'd build a house somewhere with a little bit of property, maybe on the water.
House on the water, great. Like a houseboat.
No,
A
like a house,
home
on the lake.
in a river.
A submarine?
on like on Lake St. Clair. No,
Okay, near the water,
A nuclear sub. Gotcha.
close to the water,
not bringing him with me.
next to the water, water adjacent home.
I couldn't live in a nuclear sub anyway, so I'm good.
Think of how warm it would be. You have to pay to heat the thing.
What celebrity
I'd
would
hate that.
What celebrity would you pay or what plastic surgeon would you pay to have Cory look like a celebrity after you have all this money.
Oh, I wouldn't. Why would I do that? That's weird.
Well,
you can make him look like whoever you want.
But I don't want to.
Because you love the way he looks right now.
Really?
Oh.
People already confuse me for John Stamos a lot, so
I can see it.
yeah.
Maybe she should get glasses.
Just saying.
Oh, is my mic not muted?
Todd, did you say he should use the lottery winnings to get some glasses?
What? I thought my mic was off.
Just wait till you see me next time, Todd. See those pants get a little tighter.
All right, before we move on to the next one, we've got a Schnozzcast shot sitting in here. So if you're out there and you've stuck with us this long,
Schnozzland.
why not just throw one back and we'll make it through the end here tonight.
If you're perhaps in a seedy motel right now and counting your blessings and thinking, excuse me, this is my think.
I'm just clarifying question.
Nope.
Why would you be counting your blessings if you're in a seedy motel room?
Cut off the microphone. Click. And you're having a drink with us. And you're like, hey, this is one of the first times I could possibly do a drink with these guys on the Schnozzcast. Go ahead and join us. Put your glasses in the air.
I'm very concerned about that last
seedy motel room, which somehow has Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Better Wi-Fi than we do.
Oh, it takes a while for that handle to get cold, doesn't it?
100%.
If you're in a seedy hotel, don't leave your chicken unguarded.
Your chicken?
Especially your Popeye's chicken.
What seeds are in the hotel you're thinking of?
He said if it's a seedy hotel like the Red Roof Inn.
I couldn't even get it out. I had to take a breath. I'm like, I knew Cory's going to say, chicken seeds. I think we call those eggs.
And I did not disappoint.
We call those eggs, Cory. Remember when Cory talked about
I call them chicken babies.
The foot blanket? I said, I think those are called socks.
Yeah.
That was Danielle, actually.
Oh, it was Danielle?
Yeah.
Because she
requested a
She
foot
was
blanket.
cold.
She did.
She's like, I feel like I need a foot blanket.
Yep.
And I said, I think those are called socks, Danielle.
Yeah. I wouldn't have said something else.
Yeah, if we were famous, I would say it was already immortalized.
Go back to episode 14.
Yeah.
You can listen to that.
Yeah. All right, Todd. Danielle did as you requested, and now you're going next, buddy.
Sweet. So, if I won the lotto, I'd need enough money to be able to. First,
I don't think that's how the lotto works, Todd.
well, since Bob refused to specify an amount,
I
won.
Have to. I'll take $2.3 billion, please.
Okay, I can work with that. That's a good start.
There you go. That's your number.
That's a good starting point.
Okay.
So first thing I do is hire myself a good set of lawyers to get me off at the lowest cost to get even with all the people who've wronged me in my life. I'm talking going to their homes and punching them in the face, get me off. And then I'd have to hire some more lawyers for wandering the earth, taking the first bite off every motherfucker's plate I saw that I wanted.
Stop with the first bite. This can't be your catch-all.
I mean, if I rolled into frickin' Slow's barbecue and you got a frickin' nice looking rack of ribs on your plate, I'm gonna frickin' have that first bite. See if I want those ribs or the pulled pork or them hot links. I'm gonna do that for the rest of my life.
And as you walk over the table, you're just gonna throw a bunch of bills over your left shoulder.
Yep. And then lastly, I will have homes and guards next to every racist person on the planet.
Homes and guards?
Yep. Yeah, so I can heckle them.
What is homes and guards? What does that mean?
So I think I might need more than 2.2 billion. But anyway, my own little
that,
private
Todd,
army.
Need a little bit more.
I need some clarification on that last comment.
You're living. Oh, gotcha.
Yes, living next door.
What I miss? Oh, he wants to live next door to every racist.
Yes.
Hey.
So I can heckle them.
Hey, you fucking racist.
Exactly.
How do you like?
See these nuts?
How do you
these nuts?
How do you like these eggs on your window, huh?
I like these nuts.
You know, you could put those eggs in the window without buying a home next to every one of them.
All right, I got a bunch more racist house I got to go to, so I got to leave.
Exactly. Got a lot of places to be.
Yeah.
You're like a racial justice Santa Claus.
Damn Skippy.
You're like a superhero.
Is he gonna? How's he gonna make this round by the time the night is over? Would you have to make the round again every night?
Only
no. Well, not every day.
There's only one problem with that, though, Bob.
What?
We all know Santa Claus is white.
Oh.
Cricket?
He was good to me. I didn't say every white person.
I think he's talking about Catholic Santa Claus.
Got
Yes,
it.
yes.
I mean,
Catholic Santa Claus is a racist.
if you want,
He is. He is.
if you want to talk about the actual Saint Nicholas, I mean, to be clear,
Oh, he's just a bag of
Oh,
shit.
more shit from the Germans. More shit from the bogus captain.
this is an outrage.
All right, Cory.
If I won the lottery, what would I do?
Yeah.
First things first.
Now, knowing what your better half has already said she's going to do,
Yeah, she's on Lake St. Clair
you
doing
get
something.
you get the added benefit of
that's-
being able to build on that.
That's fine, because guess what? Guess who's not going to be on Lake St. Clair? This guy, because I'll be on Huron in Oscoda.
Hold on.
We
So
can't have two houses.
One house.
no, he's saying you absolutely can, and he will be in one, and you will be in the other.
Apparently.
We can definitely have two
Oh,
houses.
hold on. So,
I say I don't want to change him. He's leaving me to go up north.
wait,
To Oscoda.
That's right.
why did you not say Oscoda?
Because I can't do everything I want to do in Oscoda.
Have you guys never had this conversation before
About where to live?
about?
If we ever won the lottery, where would
If you won the lottery, like,
Yeah, no,
did
Bob,
you know
actually-
she would not want to go to Oscoda? I feel
We
like that's
would-
Due to-
news to you.
due
We
to
would have to win the lottery or play the lottery.
I was saying, due to the fact that neither of us play the lottery.
Well, let's say
This
you
was
know,
facetious. I don't play the lottery either.
yeah. Let's say you woke up and there was a big ass bag of money. There's a $2 million on your front steps. You woke up
$2 million.
It's nothing. It's nothing
You could
we've
buy
never talked
Oscoda
about
and
before.
frickin' in
Right,
the
but
neighboring town.
But I feel like this is significant. That I feel like he had no reason to think that you wouldn't have picked Oscoda, but you didn't. And now he's picked Oscoda, and you guys are like at opposite lakes.
I know.
Listen,
Pick Gaylord.
Yeah.
Pick someplace good.
If I'm getting $1 million out of it, she's getting $1 million out of it.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing that thing where you're both
Good.
like they got the
Wait a minute.
the
You're
splits-
splitting down the middle?
Well,
Wait a second.
I think so. That's
It's not a child, Todd.
But you guys
Well,
are you guys
Well,
are
you actually, it sounded like you said you were going to split your lottery winnings right down the middle with Danielle.
no, he didn't say that.
Well, I
like
mean, yeah, I guess.
But you're gonna be at Lake Huron, and she's gonna be at
Todd.
Lake St. Clair.
Todd, we'll talk about that later.
You guys will be looking out the window like fucking Fievel number 5, singing "Beneath the Pale Moonlight."
Papa, can you hear?
Wow.
Somewhere out there, looking up at the moon.
Split screen with them both singing,
Yeah,
looking over the water at the same time.
someone singing a prayer.
I'd be singing to the rest of the money I have, still sitting in my wonderful cottage.
That split screen would be her singing to where you are. You pointing the opposite direction toward
Cory's
your
like,
money.
I would buy a girl and have her surgically altered to look like Danielle.
After Danielle said no, why would I change him? I love him just the way he is.
Right.
Well, if she
And he's
won't
like,
come
"No,
up to
plastic
Oscoda,
surgeon.
There was no point where I said I wouldn't go there. I was thinking we could have two houses, but apparently we can only have one.
No. Well, I don't know
Don't
what
look
your
at me.
plan was. You picked a lake, and then he said, "Not that lake. I'm going to another lake." He's the one who said we're having two houses. Were you counting on him doing that?
No.
Okay, so you were kind of like, "Oh, not on my fucking lake, then." I guess.
Because I didn't realize we would be in separate places.
I mean that is the future that you're looking at now.
Apparently.
It's a beautiful future.
In Oscoda.
That's right.
Just keep digging.
Wait, and
Gormer
and
says you
not
should go
in
to
Oscoda.
go to
I'll
Petoskey.
have all the sand in the world to dig in up in Oscoda.
that's true.
All right, so Scott Moore is casting his vote for Petoskey. Is he thinking they should each have a home in Petoskey?
I don't think Scott Moore knows what the fuck he's talking about.
He's
Well,
also
he's
not-
from Petoskey.
I've
He
never
lives
been
in
to
Petoskey. It might be the most beautiful place you've ever been.
Oh, so he's saying that's where he would buy his.
No, he's advocating. He's saying, "Hey, why don't you spend your millions and get a place in Petoskey?"
Well, he can stop advocating. It's a terrible, terrible idea, sir.
We were through this last week, weren't we? I feel like,
Hey, but-
given like all expenses paid, to quote Greg Gumtow, all expenses paid trip to anywhere in the world, he would choose Oscoda 10 times out of 10, even if they were 10 consecutive 1-year trips for 10 years.
Correct.
That's true.
So, yeah. So, Scotty, I don't know if you caught that last week, but your advocation for Petoskey, while appreciated and understood,
Falls on deaf ears.
yeah, it's
Falls
lost
on
on
deaf
Cory.
ears.
It's lost
Exactly.
on Cory.
They got a mean gizzard in Oscoda.
Yeah.
Giz-
If the name of your
gizzard
town was not
pickled egg.
Petoskey, but it was endless blowjobs from supermodels, Ville,
Going to
he would
Oscoda.
never go there.
Going to Oscoda.
Yeah, unless it happened to, if the circus happened to go through Oscoda, like he'd be like, I'm not interested.
If that bus came through Oscoda, I might throw a couple bills their way.
A
$1 million
couple lucky guys
sunset.
are going to spend the whole 3 months with those girls.
Come on.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. Wait a second,
Well-
it's back that way.
My friend's a little slow. It's okay, Lloyd. We'll catch our break soon.
Good quote, sir. Good quote.
Nick.
Yes, I would purchase the Iosco County Sheriff's Department and place myself as acting sheriff, and I would advise all my deputies not to let Cory into Oscoda.
Well, good thing there's only 2, and they're
No, there'd be a lot more because I'm gonna have a lot of money.
I don't think they have a police force in
Oh,
Oscoda.
it's called the Iosco County Sheriff's Department, and
Did you
I'm
already look at
I'm
that?
the sheriff.
He's going to be fortifying the manpower behind that sheriff.
Oh, dude, there's going to be so many officers.
an officer in every corner.
There's going to be a beach patrol everywhere.
Keep Cory out.
Yep.
Like
Keep
Baywatch?
Cory
Oh,
out.
man. What you could do with
Oh,
like a
my
Baywatch
God.
I'm gonna get
team?
a rebreather.
Because Baywatch is supposed to emulate L.A. County lifeguards.
13 open water saves, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's true. I
Closed
I don't
water.
Damn it. No,
Well, you're
yeah,
gonna
it's not
sw-
open water. It's true. It is closed water.
Gonna send Cory to Cadillac.
It was 13 in water saves.
In water, yeah, that's more accurate.
I saved many more lives out of water, but
I'll tunnel my way from Cadillac
Anyway.
to Oscoda.
not on my watch.
Sheriff Nick will never
I
catch me.
feel like those sheriffs are going to have some,
You better hope
some
none of my
subterranean barriers.
you better
placed
hope none of
around
my
the city.
deputies find you.
With all the money,
Air support. I
With all-
mean, he's won the lottery.
as did I.
Well,
But you've already sunk your shit into like this
Cory.
crazy
Cory,
Oscoda
I never
cabin.
said. I never said crazy.
Cory.
I never said crazy.
A modest.
2 inches into the water.
Yeah, this is public area. You can't do anything.
Damn it!
Suck it, Sheriff Nick.
Wait, so in addition to Danielle having what I assume is probably going to be a pretty opulent Lake St. Clair house in the water, literally like in like 13 feet of water, you are going to have a.
In the water.
You did say in the water.
I meant on the water. Like
Well,
next
that's
to.
still okay.
Cory
like
would
a
have to
floating-
be in the water because
floating-
otherwise he's not allowed in Oscoda.
But Cory's going to be at Oscoda in a very modest, like
Dude, that
$85,000 house.
no, not even.
Way too much.
That cottage that we stayed in.
Yeah, that's
I'm
the
knocking
one.
all the other ones down
Yeah.
and staying in that one.
Wait, hold on.
You're going to pay to demolish all the other ones and leave one standing, and that's where
Oh,
you're
yeah.
going to stay.
The one where you had to walk over me while I was sleeping to go to the bathroom?
Oh, you won't be there, so because you have your you're gonna be too busy.
Hey,
No
guess
one else will be there.
Hey.
It's just going to be Cory.
Guess what? Neither will you. You better hope that cottage is in the water.
I'll find my way.
I feel like there's a lot of lot of regulations you're going to be breaking.
Bob,
Yeah, this floating house thing really worked out.
You're feeling Nick like sheriff's office.
you better hope that doesn't wash ashore.
Oh, the fuzz is here.
Cory would build an oil rig off the.
Sir, did you have
Off
a
the
permit
coast of
for,
Oscoda.
to knock down all these cabins?
No,
I am going to bury you in paperwork. I'll make it my life's duty.
you'll be going through red tape for the rest of your life.
Be like the Hatfields and McCoys.
Wow. Okay, so we're down to me. I would spend if I won the lottery, I would spend all of my money in helicopter visits back and forth between Lake St. Clair and Oscoda, just watching the fireworks. And Todd, you can come with me.
He's like, I don't need
Sweet.
anything more.
I'm gonna get the best pair of binoculars you can get, and
hold
you and
on.
I are gonna let's just fly back and forth, and we're gonna go like, oh, look at what's going on right there. Oh my God, did you see? He knocked all those other cabins down.
Bob's going to be like, You know what, Todd? It's really hard for us to have a good time when you keep trying to look through the binoculars to find racist people in Oscoda.
There's just so many.
Let me do me, Bob.
Nice callback. Wait,
So
bring it all
that
back
means I'm
around, Nick Vader.
Taunt everyone.
Oh my God.
Okay. Whew. Now I think we're
nice.
ready for a break.
Now's the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, now we are. All right. So, what time is it? It is 20 minutes to midnight. As
We're at 1 hour and 32 seconds.
yes, sir. And we are going to take a quick 15-minute break. So don't go anywhere. Stick around. You don't have to leave the room. We're going to keep it open, and we will be back for the second half of episode 119. Sorry, that's the wrong button.
Yeah! Hey, brother, you're listening to the Schnozzcast, dig it? My boys Cory, Nick, and Bob probably crushing some cans before the next match. Yeah, Miss Elizabeth and I never miss the opportunity to feel the excitement that is Schnozzcast. Yeah, you know the Macho Man is the Tower of Power. Too sweet to be sour. Take it from the Macho Man. Hang in there, brother. Ooh, yeah.
Welcome back to the second half of episode 119 for Schnozzcast. We're going to kick this off the right way with a Schnozzcast shot.
Hey, Bob, while I'm pouring up
yes,
my
sir.
shot, can I have 2 seconds?
Sure.
During the break, well, more than 2 seconds, but during the break, I thought, my if I won the lotto wish was kind of selfish, and so I wanted to I just wanted to amend it. I'm going to be quick.
Did Mary
Mary's
your
not
balls?
home.
Okay.
Nope. I wanted
All right.
Mary's not home, but again, I thought about it, and so there's two things that I do. Enough money to pay for the college education of every kid going to college over the next 20 years. Pay off everyone who has a student loan, and then one last thing: buy every house, home, shanty, ute, Uger, tent, and piece of property in Oscoda, and all the rights to all the water so that Cory can't go there. Those are the 2 things I do.
Well done. Not only that seemed like a selfless.
I would say that
selfless.
That didn't turn selfish
but-
at all. I was
That's for
actually
the good of Oscoda.
I was going to ask you, Todd, if I happen to go back to college, would I be covered under your rule? But apparently,
Absolutely.
I'm not covered. Oh, so I can
No,
go to
I
college,
got
but I
you.
can't go to fucking Oscoda?
Damn
Todd,
Skippy.
I think that's what he's
Todd,
saying.
Todd, speaking on behalf of the sheriff of Iosco County, all your money is welcome, sir. Looks like the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Exactly. That's I'm like, that popped right in my, I'm like, and then buy everything in Oscoda.
I hate both you guys.
All right. So if you're sitting out there and you're wondering why in the hell haven't these guys done another shot recently? Because I'm ready for one.
Yeah.
And now's the time. Grab your shit, get a shot glass, pour yourself a libation, and join us. So here's to you.
Salut Nastrovia Slancha.
No,
Solancha.
Yeah, just symbolic salute.
Man,
Oh boy.
These nuts.
once it hits your lips,
That's what she said.
it was an unfortunate timing on my once it hits your lips. I was referring to the warm fireball handle that has been taking quite some time to cool down.
Yeah, it's the vast size of the handle. It's
Yeah, and the
I
fireball.
was
How,
just about to.
how thick and girthy it is.
Yeah, it's such a girthy handle.
Sometimes hard to get your
Next week, Bob's going to be like,
hands and mouth around.
"Hey, man, I know it's my turn. Is half a pint okay?" And we're like, "Son of a bitch!"
Well, just like Cory can't do math, I can't do alcohol container sizes.
It's okay.
I was gonna say alcohol math.
Alcohol math.
Yeah.
That is well said.
For the audio listeners and the visual listeners and watchers. The Cory,
keep going.
The Cory math goes way beyond what we're talking about in many, many stories, but I never saw it actually come to fruition until a few days ago.
You want to tell them what happened?
It was about a week ago. What was the?
No, it was actually like
No. The actual conversation was like a week ago, and you only fact checked it until recently.
Oh, that is true.
So what was the original conversation about?
I said, I think I initially said a 33-year-old because I didn't check.
I think you said 32, actually.
I might have.
It was pretty young.
It was off, but he corrected me. He's like, dude, I'm 35. I go, oh, shit.
With conviction.
Sorry. Like 100%. Like, how do you not know how old I am? I'm like, oh, okay.
And I remember thinking at the time, I'm like, he's much younger than me. I don't think 30. I know it's not 32, but I definitely know it's not 35.
I
just let it go. I'm like, maybe. Okay.
I did too. But
All
then
right.
days later, and I do not remember what it was that prompted it. I'm like, I'm going to look this up. So I
well, you used to babysit him, so you got out the birth certificates and everything.
I never. To be clear, I didn't. I never.
To be clear, or
To
fair?
be clear.
To be clear, I never babysat Cory.
Didn't you take him to like a Showbiz or a Kids Kingdom or something?
I was the boyfriend coming along for the ride.
You were Cory's boyfriend?
Why was he? I always noticed him sitting on your lap, Bob. Why was that?
Bob had a weird thing for me when I was young.
Time for a horsey ride.
Christy was babysitting him and his sisters. And
for the listeners, who is
the
Christy?
boyfriend?
Who is Christy?
My ex-wife,
who is
Cory's cousin.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I'm uncle cousin by law and marriage.
And by popular,
wait, what?
By popular opinion.
Yes.
Okay. But he was sitting on your lap. Why was he always sitting on your lap?
He forced me to,
He never
Todd.
sat on my lap.
He forced me to, and I still have night terrors about it.
I would too, because that never happened.
That's why Bob and I sit across the room from each other, because if I get too close,
now it's all coming together.
Yeah, I
spent
getting
years
together.
hating Cory because he got me. I've never been so sick.
Because he kept jumping off your knee?
Because we took him to Kids Kingdom and we were crawling around through the ball pits and I was trying to be the dutiful boyfriend, like, oh, I'll play with your cousins. And I spent the next like 48 hours
bouncing him out
so
my knee.
sick I thought I was going to die.
I just want
Crawling
that
through
snippet of the
petri dish.
podcast.
The petri dish
I'll
that
play
was
with
the
your
Kids Kingdom.
Ball pits are petri dishes.
Yeah, it was awful.
What are they?
We're never doing that again.
And then after
I
Bob,
already said it once.
Did you?
after Bob got done
Shut up, Nick.
after Bob got done in my ball pit, he then proceeded.
He's proceeded to play with his cousins.
I'm really glad you take a drink.
I'll play with your cousins. I'm going to do a whole freaking. That's a segment now.
But you know, in all
Should it be though?
Bob plays with your cousins.
in all honesty, like all that gross stuff that never happened aside,
Thank you, sir.
that was
appreciate that.
that was really cool of you to first of all go there.
I was hoping
Oh,
you
I
were
was in
saying-
love. I'm
But
like,
hold on.
yeah.
I was
to
hoping
go
you were going to say
there
it was ballsy of him.
and
I see what you did there.
It's a means to an end.
to literally
It produced two children.
like I wouldn't do that now. I wouldn't do that. Like, oh, let me go through the ball pit and the little slide and everything. I'd be like, fuck that. The kids can go
You mean
through
because
there.
of COVID.
How many kids you got, Nick?
Because they're disgusting.
You're doing it wrong.
Sorry,
no,
Todd. I think we're losing you, buddy.
For love. I think I would do it. I would do it again.
Cory babysat with me before. It wasn't even my cousin. It was my friend's kid.
Yeah. See, there you
Exactly.
Yeah,
Of course,
but,
trying to get
dude-
your good graces.
The ball pits.
go. I didn't know you were going to finish that sentence with good graces. I thought you were going to say something else.
You imagine the amount of urine
Urine.
and saliva that are on those balls in that ball pit.
Oh,
Just pure
I was
butt.
just like,
Have you seen the way those
I
kids'
love
pants
this
fall
woman.
down? It's butt too.
Yeah, I'm getting major
Dude,
points from doing
they are
this.
slicked with toddler sweat.
Well,
Actually,
obviously, in hindsight, yes, of course.
I actually peed on several of them and threw them at Bob.
And little
And I'm
kid
like,
vomit.
you rascal.
Can you guys turn on the air conditioning here? The kids are getting really sweaty.
Everybody loves somebody somehow.
I might have totally messed that
Yeah,
up.
me. I thought I did.
Hey, while I have the microphone and I have this opportunity, I just wanted to give a big shout out to Ms. Deborah Horvath
Yes.
and say thank you, Deborah, for listening to the Schnozzcast.
Thank you.
And being a loyal listener. This is your shout out.
12:05 a.m.
No, we're going to
Thank
get the
you.
actual timestamp from not just the audio, but also the video, and we're going to send it to her. And
124.02.
yeah.
I think you're
Can you
the
say her
only one
name
that has
again,
to
Bob?
win her over, Bob.
What's that?
I
Can
think
you
you're the
say your
only
name
one
again?
Well,
That's not what I heard.
Oh, she doesn't like me now?
Oh, yeah.
the
You're on
times
the
have
shit list,
changed.
dude. I'm only
Oh,
doing
go
this
fuck her.
because
I don't care.
Well, that's why.
Okay.
Because what?
Nick,
because,
please note that timestamp, too.
Yeah.
Because
124.23. Because something had transpired in regards to I was trying to talk about the shot glasses that she bought us, and I'm like, Aunt Debbie and the shot glasses, something like that. And you're like, Aunt Debbie can go fuck herself. Let's move along, or something like that. I'm like, wow, really? She got us these. She's like, you know what?
And I asked him,
I
I'm
don't
like,
think I
why
like
would
Cory
you?
anymore.
Why
I
would
like
you?
Bob.
Why would you tell her that? And he's like, that's who Cory is. Just saying it, state of fact.
Yeah, if he was
I'm like,
serious,
wow,
I wouldn't tell her.
But I'm like, did you tell her he was joking? He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, did she must not have believed you then? He's like, no, I don't think so.
I've actually met her though. You have not.
And it's kind of funny then that she hates you more than me.
Well, she said she's like, she said
in person she likes me more.
She said the weirdest thing was that
That's not what I'm hearing.
she said, she keeps hearing about this young man that she finally met, but her daughter still hasn't met.
Yeah, no, Natalie has never met me. Out of all the 27 times I've met her, she's never met me.
That makes no sense.
Exactly.
Every time I've come in contact with Natalie,
Yeah.
My cousin.
every single time, I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? She's like,
And you are.
She's like, hi. I'm like, oh, I'm Cory. She's like, nice to meet you. I'm like, oh, okay. Like a week ago, we were all drunk at your house hanging out, but apparently
Wow.
that means
That's a
nothing now.
message. That is a
Because
message.
I remember the first time she came over here and I met her and Cory like said hi to her and she was like, hi. He's like, we've met before, Natalie.
Oh, I remember Cory being at my aunt's house, and she's like, hey, how's it going? And he's like, hey. And she's like, I'm Natalie. And he's like, God damn it, Natalie. We've met 7 times.
Oh, dude.
Maybe she's like that 51st dates lady.
She kind of.
Oh.
Yeah, in a sense.
But it was funny the one last time she was like, hey, Cory, how's it going? And he's like, what? You remember me?
Hey, Cory, you know how you fix this?
Oh, please
Next
tell
time
me,
you
Todd.
see her, you're like,
Sleep with her.
no. Well,
Sorry.
Matt, you could put your wiener in
No.
her face. I wasn't going to say sleep with her, Danielle. Just put your wiener in her face. That'll show her.
Looks like we've
Oh,
lost.
I see.
Hold on.
That's so much
Oh,
worse than what
no.
I just
Hold
said.
on. Looks like we've lost Todd.
But I was going to say, actually,
Todd, if
Cory,
you're out there,
from now on, just pretend to not remember her. Flip the script, buddy. Turn it around. Be like, who are you?
You know
just,
what,
and
Todd?
just walk past her.
But you know what, though? I was so taken back every time. And yeah, that might have been stupidity on my part for in a sense. But yeah, no, it was, I honestly thought, like.
That she loved you? Flip the script, Cory.
Well, yeah, for a long time I thought that.
Flip the script.
But after like the 4th time, I was like, okay, she has to remember this time. Like
Nope.
you are.
If you don't put your wiener in her face, then she ain't going to remember you. That's why you should forget her. That's what I'm saying.
Remember George?
What?
She just she hates me so much. I find her irresistible.
See, but that's the
There you go,
thing. Natalie never hated me. We'd always
That's
have
true.
we'd always
She
have a
doesn't
great
know
time.
you. How could she hate someone she doesn't know?
No, Aunt Debbie
Dude,
hates you.
By the end of the night, we'd always be best friends, and we'd be hanging out, having a good time. So that's I'm like, okay, she's gonna remember this next time.
Didn't you ever feel bad? Like, oh, she has short-term memory loss.
Maybe your good time is not her good time.
Well,
Well, if you're not blasting rap, then yeah.
And I felt bad for her for other reasons that I won't discuss. But yeah,
Yeah, let's not, because I know your family too.
I'm just yeah, we won't go there.
All right.
Sure.
All right. Guys, we're going to jump into a gentleman's agreement here. Mr. Todd Dillon,
Word to your mom.
would you be so kind as to kick it off? You had a Beastie Boys story from me.
I did. What a great movie. I don't even know what to call it. I guess it's technically a movie, but it's just a live stage show that they did multiple times where they kind of told their story. I thought it was a great pick. I usually don't watch stuff like this, so I was glad you assigned it to me because I never would have picked it on my own, even though I'm a huge Beastie Boys fan. I just don't watch, behind the scenes of the band. I get that they're human beings, but
Did you have a good sound system to play it on?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I got my Sonos. I played it in my Sonos setup. It was really, really nice.
Excellent. I was hoping.
Yeah. So, but like I said, it actually explains. Even though I was a huge fan of theirs, when they kind of went away after License to Ill, and then I knew that you could tell that they had reinvented themselves, but I didn't kind of know the whole history with that and Russell Simmons and. Like I said, if anybody who loves the Beastie Boys, this is a great movie. I would recommend it. No spoiler alerts. I mean, ultimately the band disbanded because MCA passed away, so not a spoiler alert, but kind of the stories of friends that started and how it actually all started out. There's a bunch of I don't want to give too much away, but an incredible movie that I would recommend to anybody who likes the Beastie Boys. Fantastic. And yes, have a great sound system going.
I would also say. I would have assigned this to Nick. I mean, I know he's not and as far as I know, he's not a Beastie Boys fan, but I think it's one of those.
I like the Beastie Boys in moderation.
Yeah, but I think it's a really good the surviving two members of the band, and I think and I'm happy to be able to call them a band because this has always been my problem with hip hop, is. The bar for me is you have to be able to play an instrument. And so the fact that these guys could play the drums, play the bass, play the guitar,
it
really did it for me. Like that's all you need to be able to do. But if you're sitting there at a synthesizer and you're just like, or maybe you're sitting at the turntable and you're just doing some scratching, like I don't know that I would call that a musical ability.
Right.
And maybe I'm being short-sighted, but
I think there's a blend of that. I mean, ultimately, mixing music together and getting that ear, especially trying to create these days, is novice. But I give those guys credit,
and they have Mixmaster Mike as well, and they couldn't have gotten that sound even with each of them playing instruments without Mixmaster Mike. So,
or even before, but even the what Rick Rubin created them, right, and actually polished their product. So, yeah, I was super, and I like said the one thing that's really cool. And I don't know where it fit in, but I didn't see Madonna, but I think I mentioned this on one of the other podcasts. I saw the Beastie Boys while they were still doing that, just cursing at everybody in the crowd and really doing half a set of punk rock and then rap. I saw that they were at the Budweiser Superfest. I'm not going to say the year, but in Detroit. And I actually saw them there as a kid. And I'm like, wow, they just profane. Again, the Clash influence was very apparent. But that's cool to remember back that history. It's a great movie. Sorry.
No, you're good. No, that's awesome. Yeah, it's something I would have assigned to Nick because it's one of those things where, like, I've got a couple of the things like in the hopper for Nick that are kind of more his speed, but they're things that
slow speed, yeah,
slow speed.
No, like whether it's country or whether it's alt country, or folk country, that I would watch, even though I'm aware of it. It's not a huge fan, but if it's well done and it gives a background of the band and a really good and the surviving two members of the Beastie Boys are really sharp guys. They're smart guys who have been in the business for 25 plus years, and they have a really engaging way of kind of explaining, like, hey, we were like dumb kids going through this and growing up being on MTV, and here's why we did what we did, and here's how we got to be who we are, and for good or ill. So I thought it was really, really cool, and I would have assigned it to anybody at this table because I thought it was that good. But hey, I knew you were a fan.
Yeah, huge fan. Actually, the one thing I will say though is actually that does tell you how just being in the right place at the right time, even if you're doing the wrong thing, can change your life.
100%.
Think of how many people did the exact same thing they did in other places and didn't land next to, again, I don't want to give away all the names, but to that's one of the great, that's like a lightning strike of happenstance.
Yeah. And wouldn't it be cool to say that about the Schnozzcast one day? Like, oh
Indeed.
man, if we hadn't started that, we'd never be where we are today.
Indeed. And I will frickin' leave you bitches when I make it nobody's business.
In the dust.
I've seen the blueprint.
Wow. All right, so since I assigned it to you, I think I like doing it this way. So I picked you first, and I assigned you your picks, so I'm going to go next.
Okay.
So I had Froning, the Fittest Man Alive on Netflix from Cory. And Cory, I got to say, thank you very, very much. This was it was pretty fucking cool. Finally, a documentary that, just like The Aristocrats, something that had a happy ending. As happy as it could be anyway for this guy. So 30-second synopsis. Rich Froning is, I didn't realize, I was told last week that he's a relative of yours, of Danielle's.
He's like my third cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had and I heard that you just found that out
What?
recently, or did you just find out?
We just found out.
You just found out that she was.
I knew something. I kind of knew that she had a cousin that did that. But you didn't know about the documentary.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did. Oh. Well, then
What didn't you know about?
So when I was flipping
Exactly.
through Netflix, I saw it.
She knows.
She's like, oh, that's the documentary about my cousin.
She was well aware of all of it.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm totally. Yeah, you were. It was something you recently discovered about Danielle's family. Then I'm like, oh, that's amazing. So I watched the whole thing, and I've known guys like Rich Froning. I've known many guys like Rich Froning, were guys who were just all boy, all man, just very, very manly men. Like, dude could not sit still. Constant sports and outdoor activities and everything that, you know, if you were gonna make a list of all male qualities and list all female qualities, like he would be 100% in the male. Like he's like, I got to do these things, and for him to so 30-second synopsis. Rich Froning, a guy who was man's man, even growing up as a boy, had cousins that he played with from states away.
Yeah,
I think.
they live in K-Pac.
Yeah,
Michigan.
and as he grew up, a lot of competitive nature, and he was just one of those guys who always needed to be like doing something, and he never did anything half-ass. He was always like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it 150%. And he, after his high school football career, he did a couple of things, but then he just kind of latched on to CrossFit. And then it just decided, he's like, I need to be the best CrossFit person in the world. And because of who he was, and because he also seems to have some sort of crazy physical attributes that allow him to work out constantly and exercise constantly and train constantly and very little sleep and even less food, and somehow be able to do all this shit. No one could match him. And so I don't want to spoil anything else, but it's all I think the documentary, and I'll call it a documentary because it's really what it was, is focused on his fourth attempt to be the CrossFit champion. It's well documented that at the time he'd won it for 3 years in a row. And but he started off this fourth attempt kind of behind the eight ball. Didn't really do quite well coming out. And so as he's trying to move through it, they kind of flash back then to all the experiences that he had growing up or training for previous events that kind of prepared him for this. And so it was a really interesting story. I was hooked from start to finish, and I watched it all in one shot. So I highly recommend it to anybody else who's watching. And he's just a really interesting cat. It's Froning, Froning, the Fittest Man Alive on Netflix.
So two things on that real quick,
Yeah.
Bob. Inside information. Apparently, the whole eating thing. No, they eat like shit.
He eats like garbage.
Well, it was kind of in the. I don't want to spoil a whole lot, but in the documentary, there's a spot where he's actually at the CrossFit Championship, and he's rented a hotel room, and apparently he's not there by himself or with his family. He's like, his family's in some other room. He's there with all his boys. So there's like 8 guys.
Well, one of the guys is my cousin Darren.
Is he really?
And that's who I've actually met.
You
Yeah.
met Darren?
Is Darren and his wife Jessica.
Okay.
Darren and Jess are Darren's from K-Pac. I was very close with his family growing
K-Pac
up.
is in where?
Michigan.
Okay.
He moved down to Tennessee after his brother passed away, his second brother passed away, and was down in Tennessee with Rich. They just recently moved back to Michigan, but Darren and Rich were very close when he was down here.
Yeah.
Was down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cory's met Darren.
But Rich Froning actually like would sleep every night, in between the days where he was out like competing for this thing. He would finish competing for the day's events, and come back to this room, and it was like a frat house. It was like, and he would sleep in a full size bed.
Yeah, the one next to him
with some other dude.
That's Darren.
And guys like on the floor, on the couch, whatever, and just all hanging on this room and all eating pizza. And like there was a clip of like Rich like getting up and grabbing a piece of pizza. It was just sitting on the thing. Yeah, and I'm like, we've all done it. I've done it. I know you've done it, Todd. I know you've done it.
Yeah.
But none of us have ever been competing in a CrossFit championship.
He literally did this.
But if you think about it, remember the physiology of that. At the end of the day, when you're getting ready to do something, that's why before every football game you ever played, you had pizza. You'd want to load up on carbs. So if he's competing that day, that pizza, he's going to burn that. He couldn't.
Oh yeah, no, and he was very aware of that. Like that meant nothing.
Yeah, but generally you're not. You're trying not to eat like something that someone else ate half of the other night before.
Right.
You know,
as an outsider looking in, you're kind of like,
dude,
this fucking animal.
Bob's eating more garbage than I could freaking name.
Yes, that's true.
And so when again, he wasn't. As you get more refined,
I'm also not competing.
That's what raises your level.
Right.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Dirt burgers are dirt burgers. They got carbs in them.
Hold on, I've not in my life I ever had a dirt burger.
You had a dirt burger.
No, I have not.
You did.
I went on a trip, but I immediately.
You had a dirt burger.
No, never did.
You did.
Never did. You can't be proven.
So
can't be proven. And I will deny it until the day I die.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I just thought it was interesting because you would think as like how he works out and how he is.
Yeah.
He had a very strict diet, but he just eats whatever he wants
Just
to
eat,
eat.
right.
He's
just
not
goes
Tom Brady.
carbs,
He's not.
like-
He's not Tom Brady. I mean, not your cousin.
Todd,
TB12.
He works out every day. Every
single day.
He's
not just like
Tom
once a day, like all
Brady.
day.
Yeah.
All day he works out.
Todd, this is literally his life.
He's
It's just
what's
Dude,
TB12?
Dude, I think you, Todd,
How many Super Bowls has he won? 90
legitimately,
Second
you
Sports
should
redone.
legitimately you should absolutely watch this. I would recommend it to you, Todd. It's super fucking interesting.
I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to tell you before I even watch it, he is not Tom Brady.
Well, as a person, yes, he is not Tom Brady.
Todd,
As an
He
athlete.
would.
yeah.
Oh, as an athlete, he would kill Tom Brady.
Oh, for sure.
No, he would not.
Yes, he would.
How many Super
Todd.
Bowl rings does he have?
Tom Brady is stovepiped into one specific activity in one specific sport.
Todd,
And
this
he's
guy-
the best at that
Blasphemy.
activity in
Crazy.
that sport.
You guys should stay on the porch on this one.
Now,
Speaking of which, I think we need to stick to the gentleman's agreement segment of the podcast.
I'm still giving my
We've
review.
gone 25 minutes into the podcast.
Still giving my review.
And only had one review so far.
Okay,
We've had 2 reviews.
And we've been talking about sports.
This is the second
It's. I mean,
of 4.
it's related to the gentleman's agreement, though.
Okay, if it's about sports, I'm cutting your mic.
No, this is
the review.
This is the
If the
second.
words
I was
Tom
given
Brady come up, I'm closing down everything.
So this is the
Wow,
second part
okay.
to the documentary that I am actually going to reach out to Rich and speak with him, hopefully. And if you guys would be willing to have him on the podcast.
Oh, holy shit, I would. Yes.
He's no Michael Vick.
Well, yeah, no, that he is not.
But I'm only going to do it if Todd can be here for it.
But I think after you watching the documentary,
Well, if he's going to be on, I think we should all watch it.
most definitely.
Yeah.
But
I'm watching it.
After
You hovering over
the
the
second after we watched it,
Yeah.
the first thing that I'm like, holy fuck, I need to get this guy on the podcast.
We'll see.
Yeah, if you could. Yeah, that'd be amazing.
I mean, it might not be a whole podcast. It might be just a quick call in.
Right.
But even for that, I'd be in debt forever.
Right.
To Rich.
I love it. We should get Steve Lever next to him.
No, we won't do that. All right, moving on. So Cory assigned that to me. Cory, did you did review The Dig? It was a horrible review.
Yeah, and I also had Into the Badlands.
Did you have
Todd.
a chance to watch Into the
I
Badlands?
did. I had a lot of time to try to watch it.
Okay.
And I say try to watch it because I got about 30 minutes in.
Did you only watch 30 minutes of it?
Dude, I couldn't fucking take it.
You only watched 30 minutes
It's
of it.
To me,
yeah.
I'm not saying it's a terrible show.
Because it's not. You can't look away.
I looked away plenty of times. That's actually why I finished 2 episodes technically. But an episode and a half of that I was not looking.
Okay.
It's almost a ripoff of The Walking Dead. It's a post-apocalyptic.
There's no zombies in Into the Badlands?
Close enough, man.
All right.
Post-apocalyptic life. Bruce Lee wannabe that he can fight everyone. It's fucking awesome. People get knives and swords jammed in their throats. It didn't suit my fancy, and it just did not hold my attention whatsoever. The only thing that held my attention was that Mike Shinoda did the intro, not only graphics but music.
Right.
Sad part to that being though, it's just like a humming in the beginning. There's no actual music, so Mike Shinoda really shit the bed on that one.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, Cory.
No. I mean, don't get me wrong. Again, I'm not saying it's terrible for everyone. For me, it was terrible. But I could see, where a lot of other, it's especially like, and there had to have been producers that worked on The Walking Dead that worked on that show because it was all shot in the same kind of camera angles and costumes and script. Like you could tell they were almost connected.
As a fan of fight scenes, and also as a fan of kind of this, the deeper you go, the more drama is unearthed. Like I said, I can't seem to look away from it. I think. Yeah, not the best written thing ever, but it's one of those things that hooked me.
No, and again, I'm not saying it's a horrible show. I'm just saying for me, it didn't fit the bill. And yeah, I mean, fight scenes and all that are great, but in the long run, it's been done so many times now, and in that, like I said, that post-apocalyptic world, there was a time for it. And I think that time has passed.
Okay.
I'm already crying, Cory.
Sorry, man.
Hey, look, Todd. Not every pick can be a home run, and
That's true.
I've certainly had my share of duds given to Cory and other folks. So
I'll get better.
No, you don't have to get better.
No, dude,
but you're slowly learning what Cory likes, and this is how we kind of refine how we do assignments.
Yep.
So. Sorry, Todd. It was a good pick for some people, but for me, it was not.
Gotcha.
That's fair. Nick Bader, you got the outpost
From?
I don't even remember who.
Greg.
Already.
I'm gonna wait till Greg comes back.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. If that makes sense.
I suppose.
Probably. I mean, we've done that in the past.
That's fair.
Yep.
Okay. So I got assignments already. So you guys.
Wait
ready?
a minute. I have a question. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Danielle has to have had one from like 8 years ago.
I know, and I didn't watch it.
She did. Well, he's only asking because I think he assigned
I
it
know.
to you.
Well, okay, so that's the thing. I was trying to watch it on the way here, and I couldn't
On
give
the way
it.
here?
Yes.
On the day of the podcast?
Listen. I forgot I had it because you guys were doing with him remotely, and I couldn't come because it wouldn't allow on our Wi-Fi
She never
for
tells
us.
me that.
Shut up. Jesus. So when we couldn't both be on the
use the Lord's name in
Wi-Fi.
vain.
Right, but you
when
knew
he was
eventually
on
you were going to
Stitcher.
come back and you were going to have to.
But I didn't want to watch it further back because it's been like 3 or 4 weeks now, and I didn't want to not remember what I had watched.
It was on the 5th of March.
Yeah. Okay, so a month ago.
The Ides of March.
So I didn't want to. I wanted to do it justice, and I wanted to be fair to Todd to actually sit and watch it and give a good review on it.
Right.
Can you remind me what I gave you?
The Americans.
Yes.
Todd,
And I read it before as we were driving, and I said to Cory,
We were driving.
On the way here.
we were in the line at McDonald's,
So
I said to Cory, "Go."
while I
this
was
sounds-
ordering my dinner for the night, with 30 minutes left to spare before the podcast, I thought maybe I should check on my gentleman's agreement.
No,
And most definitely, Danielle's defense. She did say, she's like, well, I'll just try to fit as much as I can, and on the way over here, and kind of cheat the system. And then
cheating
no,
my system.
but once she read the
I
review,
read like the synopsis and everything, and I was like, I think I might actually really like this. I really want to actually pay attention.
And she did start the intro of the first episode. She was like, "Oh shit!" She's like, "I actually do want to watch this."
All right,
I couldn't pay attention, so,
So
I wanted to be fair.
That's why I didn't bring it up. I didn't mention Danielle's name, Todd.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it for the next time.
And
I
we're not going to give her an assignment for this week. I want her to watch Americans. So here's what we got. I have. Hold on. Is this going to work? Tell me if this works. If I have Nick,
Okay.
Cory, you have me.
Okay. And then
Todd, you have Cory.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Then no one has Todd though. No, Nick would have Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're just using yeah. That's what we got. So, I have Nick. Cory has me. Todd has Cory, and Nick has Todd. Got it?
Yep.
Sweet diddly do.
Great day in the morning.
Oh!
All right, so I have Nick. I'm going to go first because I have literally no end of ideas for Nick.
I know Nick's like a freaking empty well.
He's like an empty slate. He's like a blank slate. All right, sir.
Okay.
Is Michael J still in the room?
Fox?
Michael J.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know if he's still in the chat room?
No. It's an audio podcast. Not really worried about that.
Okay, but you are watching, so you don't know.
I'm not seeing anything so far.
Okay.
It looks like 17 minutes ago he was.
Okay. Generally, when I pull your name, I ask you like what genre of movies you want, and most of the time you say Western. But
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you weren't going to say Western, what would you say? I mean, because legitimately, the last like 5 or 6 picks I've given you have been Westerns,
And they've been fantastic.
No, I know.
Well, it's not going to be Disney.
No, it won't be Disney.
It's not going to be a documentary.
No documentaries. Literally, none of these are documentaries.
I've given like 2 Disney movies, so
I didn't say anything. All I said was it's not going to be Disney.
Yeah.
How about that crazy Italian movie? I know you
Crazy
like
Italian movies.
You like giving them Italian movies.
What was the last one I gave you? The Big Night? About the cooking one?
No, you didn't give me that one.
What did I give you?
Oh yeah, you did give me that one actually.
Yeah, was that the one you were thinking of, or was there another one you're thinking of?
No, you did give me that, and then you gave me Goodfellas.
Oh, Goodfellas.
Yep.
Okay. I did go on like a Scorsese run for a while, but I think the last one I gave you was a Casino? No.
No, I've seen Casino.
You have? Okay.
Yeah, bits and pieces.
I gave you Raging Bull, and you were not a fan.
Shut up, Lori.
About
Give him The Princess Bride.
that is on my list.
No, it doesn't need to be.
It is. It's actually a fantastic movie.
I'll say if it makes you feel better, I've never seen it either.
You haven't? All right. Well,
I don't
if you
think I have
watch one,
either.
I'll assign it to you. See, I could go with like Pulp Fiction. I
No,
could go
God, do not go with Pulp Fiction because I'm not going to
with,
watch
but you haven't.
it.
But you haven't seen it,
I don't care.
and
Bob,
But that's not the point of this whole thing.
No,
Why wouldn't you like it?
What?
because
time
it's
for the Big Lebowski.
it's horrible.
No, I'm not going to be the guy who assigns it. That's got to come from you, man.
I finished half of it. It
Right,
just
but-
went
but
off.
this is
it
gonna be
fucking
like
went
you
off-
gotta watch
It
the
went off
second half.
Netflix. I'm sorry.
I have 3 copies at home I can give you.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
he does.
Okay.
Well, I could also read the book, but I don't want to do that either. So
Don't believe there's a book.
there should be a book.
Oh, you know what? I think I asked you this before, and I think the answer was yes.
What you asked me
you've
was
seen-
what kind of
you've-
genre I wanted
you
to
should
see.
stop
You
talking,
started
'cause
talking
this
about
is-
something completely
You should
different.
stop talking now. You said you've seen the Black Mirror, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I need to remove that from my list because you've already seen it. All right, I'm gonna take a note from Michael J's book here, and I'm gonna give you the Pink Panther.
Okay. The wall.
What?
The wall.
Oh, Jesus Christ! It's not gonna hurt you, dude.
Not anymore.
There's a little creepy crawly on the wall, which we literally had to stop.
Burn the house
to
down.
kill.
I already killed 2.
He's like,
today.
hey, I know you're talking, but
I killed
hold on while I kill this bug. All right,
And
Bugs are bad.
Nick, you got the Pink Panther.
Angle.
The camera angle. Yep, the Pink Panther. You got it. So you're going to probably have to specify because I would assume that there's probably many different versions of Pink Panther.
Well, there's many Pink Panther movies, but a lot of them are like the Return of the Pink Panther,
Right.
the Pink Panther Strikes Again, shit like that.
Is this like a cartoon?
No, it's live action
okay.
movie. So,
I'm like,
no, actually, there is a cartoon called the Pink
Yeah.
Panther.
I remember watching it.
which
No,
was
I'm just
amazing.
saying.
I loved it too. But no, I'm referring to the live action movie. In fact, there's only 2 Pink Panthers. There's one, the original one, which is the one I'm talking about, and then there's a remake with Steve Martin. Do not watch.
It looks stupid from the
Do not
commercials.
watch the Steve Martin remake.
Steve Martin one, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what you got. I think you're gonna really like it.
Who stars in it?
Pink Panther.
The dude who looks like Bean.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, he doesn't look like Bean. Mr. Bean?
No,
Yeah,
did
I would say
miss-
Todd. He doesn't look like Mr. Bean at all.
Oh, why am I blanking on his name?
Howard
it's-
Clouseau.
it's-
Oh, no.
Right, that's
no.
what I keep thinking, but that's his character's name, but that's not
Character's.
his name.
Howard Cosell?
No.
No, here it comes. It is Peter Sellers.
That's him.
Peter Sellers.
Looks like Bean.
Yeah.
That's showing a preview of cartoons.
That's the character who actually makes an appearance in the intro to the
but-
live action
okay.
film.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's 1963. Peter Sellers, Pink Panther.
And it's an Italian movie?
It is not an Italian movie.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
All right, I will be looking up where you can find this. And in the meantime, let's flip back over. And so, Nick, you have Todd.
Okay. Todd, you got Apple TV?
I got it.
You got it. So I'm going to give you just had it.
Nope.
For All Mankind.
Okay.
Apple
That's
TV.
the series, right?
Yep.
Did they just start like a second season?
I haven't gotten that far.
So you've watched the first season?
Correct.
Okay. How long ago did you watch it?
Like last several weeks.
Okay. Todd, there's actually a movie called All Mankind, but he's talking about the
For
series.
All Mankind.
Yeah.
He's I got it. I got it.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Todd,
Word.
you have Cory.
I actually had one picked out for you, Cory, but I know what I need a win here because I bombed. Have you seen Argo?
Dude, don't even.
Yeah, of course I've seen Argo.
I think
Okay.
you-
Don't feel bad. Are you feeling bad about not the dig, but Lucky? What was the last one you signed up? Lucky number 11?
No,
No.
Into the Badlands.
Into the Badlands.
Oh, that was you? Oh,
was me.
sorry. Okay, I got you. All right.
Okay. What about so actually I think you might like this one. Have you seen The Sinner?
Yes.
Damn it.
Let's flip over real quick to
I
Cory.
do like that one.
Let's flip over to Cory, who's got me.
Bob, I'm going to give you the follow-up to
Froning.
Froning.
Is there a follow-up?
There is.
Shut the fuck up. Is it on Netflix too?
It is.
What is it called? Froning 2?
No, it's actually about
the more fittest man alive?
No.
it's about his competition
Yeah.
because he stopped competing in
He's
single
in
events.
single.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's about the follow-up to the you'll see the connection
Okay.
when you watch
Okay.
it.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
Corey, didn't you say you hated The Sinner?
But he's already seen it. It doesn't matter if you hate it or not.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest thing ever, but
He saved me. I saved myself then.
What's it called?
the fittest in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, fittest in Dubai.
The fittest in Dubai.
In Dubai.
That's two different places, by the way.
That's why I changed it.
Pachyderm.
Okay. All right, back to you, Todd. What do you got for Cory?
What about? Have you seen Greyhound?
No.
There you go.
Netflix?
It's Apple TV. It's Tom Hanks.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It's on my watch list too. But I'm a sucker for Tom Hanks.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we're good then. Let us close out then. Spend our last 10 minutes or so doing pick of the week.
Oh, thank God. Longest fucking segment of my life.
All right. So it sounds like Nick wants to go first.
I do, actually.
Let's hear it.
Pick of the week.
We still don't have any audio for this, right?
Not for pick of the week.
I'll tell you right now what it is. Pick of the week.
Nope.
Pick of the week.
Nope.
Pick of the week.
Nope.
There you go.
Nope.
There it's done.
No.
It's done.
No. I already have it picked out. It is way different than what you think.
Okay.
It is nothing like what you just said.
Mary, I'm going to be recording late tonight.
It's it's the week. The week. The pick.
The week.
pick.
Week.
Pick of the week.
Funko This.
Pick of the week. So Nick's pick of the week was something that I planned over a week ago. In the selfish heart that I have. It's like a cold ice and stone.
Stop stalling.
It's Uncle Butch. Uncle Butch's Fudge. It comes out of Florida, all homemade. Not cheap, not super expensive. Pretty sure that's my
Keep going,
business.
buddy. You got it.
Thanks, Bob.
I'm here for you, man.
So the pick of the week, Uncle Butch's Fudge.
Okay.
And I specifically looked up this one for you assholes, and I'm starting to regret my decision now.
Nice.
As you should.
Is key lime pie fudge.
I love it.
Sent all the way from Florida.
Ooh, sounds
with
good.
actual key lime juice.
Is this in the fridge upstairs?
It's in the fridge upstairs.
Are we having some tonight?
Not anymore. I don't really know, but
Are we sending some Washington?
you guys.
It might be gone.
a lot of finger wagging and naysaying.
It might be gone.
But
Who the fuck would be finger wagging
hold on.
fudge? No one in this room.
I'll see. Maybe I'll have to order it this week.
Oh, for God's sake.
If you could you order a couple pizzas for me?
Sure, buddy.
Yep, Jets margarita pizza, please.
But yeah, you guys will find out. Uncle Butch's Fudge. This is the key lime pie fudge, 1 whole pound upstairs in the fridge.
Nice.
Can be found on Amazon. And
really?
I actually after I ordered it, because of this Amazon shop, so the guy
Uncle Butch?
Absolutely hand writes personal messages on everyone that orders from him, and he signs it Uncle Butch, like, hey, take care, have a blessed day, thank you for your order, Uncle Butch. And when I went back in to check it to like show someone else, it said this product is no longer available. So I have a feeling that he's just got an influx of like so many people ordering that he's like, I can't take all these orders, and he probably nixed it, for at least a couple days so he could catch up. But there's a ton of different flavors that he does, and all kinds of awesome reviews.
Where are they based out of?
Florida.
Okay.
Which is awesome. To have something key lime come out of Florida, I mean, that's perfect.
Oh no, I'm all for that. That
It's
is
like
fantastic.
pasty coming out of the UP. It's like, that's where you want to get them.
We can argue about that later.
Don't fucking say Ascoda.
No, pasties were developed down
Okay,
here.
okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wisconsin pasties are pretty good
You
too.
get your Detroit pasty, and I'll get mine from up in the Porcupine Mountains.
Todd's saying Wisconsin's got
the closer you get to
good
Wisconsin.
pasties.
Yep, absolutely. Up there, right up in that country.
A pasty and a curd.
Awesome. Todd, what do you got?
I have actually, this is nostalgia. Got to go with Dearborn Market's salami style hunter sausage. That is the shit. And my brother-in-law sent me a goodie bag full of Dearborn Market hunter sausage.
He did?
Yeah, he did.
That's fucking awesome.
It is. That reminds me of being back home in Michigan.
Todd,
Well, it's always cool when your best buddies send you shit through the mail.
Todd, when we go up north this summer, I will send you something way better than Dearborn hunter sausage.
You know I'm married, right, Cory?
Okay, then I'll go to my second pick.
We'll send you some tuna fish from Oscoda.
From Kroger. I know what IGA. It's the IGA in Oscoda.
Hometown proud.
Iga fish.
I'll get you something way better than that.
Gefilte fish.
All
I will
right.
I'll call it shit at this point.
I'm a sucker for good bulk sausage from Michigan, and so they do that pretty well. So I'll take you up on that, Cory.
I got one to top it.
All right, Cory, what's your pick?
My pick is the as much as you guys tried to shit on them earlier, my new headphones I got.
Oh boy,
Those aren't headphones.
They're
They're
not
earbuds.
headphones. They're
You're right.
in-ear monitors.
They are not
Earbuds.
headphones.
They're earbuds.
They are actually called in-ear monitors.
Yeah.
I
And
call them earbuds.
oh, you can call them whatever you want. But it's by a company I got it from Amazon. DC MEKA. DC Mecca. And
Okay.
they're actual in-ear monitoring headphones like you would see a musician use on stage, or as I told you guys, Tom Segura and his wife use them on their
You said
podcast.
who? Wait, back up.
Tom Segura.
What was the name? Who?
Tom Segura, the comedian.
Oh, never mind. I thought you said Bob Seger.
He uses it on his podcast too.
Bob Seger uses them on stage, I'm sure.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Who's Tom Segura?
dude,
Oh,
come on.
Todd.
Yeah,
You're really going against Gwyn now, buddy.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Todd,
they're
Todd,
pretty
go on
vicious.
your iPhone, pull up iTunes and
Go to Netflix.
Netflix too. Pull up Tom Segura or Your Mom's House on.
Whoa. How do we get all the way there?
Not
Why
cool.
we gotta go
Yeah.
to his mom's
That is
house?
not cool.
I know. Why do I got to go
Leave
there?
Todd's mom out of this.
I know. Charmaine didn't do anything to you, Cory.
Charmaine's a nice
Sons of
lady.
bitches.
That's how amazing his podcast name is. So yeah, well, dude, check out Tom Segura and or Your Mom's House on iTunes, and you'll be.
That still sounds wrong.
It's a great podcast name though, isn't it, Todd?
Exactly. I'll check out my mom's house.
Yeah, you should.
But yeah, no, these in-ear monitoring headphones are quite fucking fantastic. Sound quality is amazing. When hearing you guys again, had to tweak it a little bit, turn them up, but listening to music even at home on through my laptop,
He can't hear me.
best part.
So
it's the
when
only-
Todd says D's nuts, can you hear that?
D's nuts.
Yep, I got it.
The only
I got
person that I know when the world is advancing to wireless earbuds that he finds a wired earbud and says it's way more fantastic
He
than
has
anybody knows.
wireless ones.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's like everyone's
Dude,
going in one direction.
Right,
You're
but,
like,
but for what we're doing
dude.
here, obviously we learned that wireless is not capable yet of what we do
for
here.
what we're doing here, it's good.
But also for dude,
But you wouldn't like hook that up to your phone and be like, oh, I want to listen to some music.
Oh yeah, oh definitely.
Yeah. Oh, you would do that instead.
Oh, fuck
So
yeah.
what are you selling your earbuds?
If you cut the grass, are you using those?
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah. They sound fucking phenomenal.
So it's
If you're
basically
making
like
love,
Bob-
are you
like-
using those?
It's basically like
Yes.
Bob talking about a vinyl. Like, we know that it's an old technology, like to have a wire coming from.
because this is still something that's used today.
Is it not old technology? I'm sorry, Bob. Is it new?
Yeah.
Bob just flipped me off. Like records just came out in 2021. You motherfucker! Like no,
This
there
record's being produced every day.
But it is
Brand
not-
new
is
turntables
it-
being made every day.
I'm sorry, but is it not old technology?
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
But this is what you would have a musician would have plugged in while they're on stage to cancel out everything behind them and just to hear the music in their ears.
I'm sure it'd be a little bit more than $20 though.
I'm sure what they use it is probably a little more than that.
Yeah.
But for that $20, dude, these are fucking phenomenal and they're comfortable as shit. Most in-ear headphones I've never
Comfortable as
liked.
shit. Like shit in your hand?
Yeah, that's
Pocket?
disgusting.
Or in your ear?
in your ear.
I am so uncomfortable when I shit in my
when
hand.
when you take a shit and you put it in your ear, that's exactly how it feels.
All warm and form-fitting.
Oh, you're the one that said it, not me.
I repeated exactly what you said. There's comfortable as shit.
No.
in
I was
your
talking.
ear.
I was talking Bob. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
All right, we're gonna move over to Danielle.
Okay. These, I think, is pronounced Alani. I'm not exactly sure. It's Alani. They're an energy drink, but it doesn't have any sugars. It's gluten-free. It's vegan. It doesn't give you that like jittery feeling like after like a Red Bull would. And they have a lot of really good flavors. This one's watermelon. The best one is mimosa because it tastes like orange pop.
Wow.
Like Faygo orange pop.
That's pretty sweet.
I like them.
Do mimosas taste like Faygo orange pop? I don't know.
No.
I've never had a mimosa.
That's just the name of the
Tastes like
flavor.
champagne
cool.
and orange juice.
Yeah,
But
Pretty good.
they were there were like a lot of them the first time I found them, and then they've slowly been not being able to make them due to the pandemic because of apparently aluminum wasn't in like
Aluminium.
Yeah.
People can't be digging aluminum during a pandemic.
apparently. So it's been very limited as to where I can find them right now.
All the aluminum mines were shut down.
They were.
Aluminium.
Speaking of which, Todd, real quick fact. You were talking about pasties earlier. Yeah. So the pasty, if you remember correctly, has the little fingerprint on one side of it. It almost looks like a jet boat or like a calzone.
Yep.
So it's crimped on one side. The pasty originated for coal miners, and they crimped that one side so with your dirty coal hands, you could grab the pasty and eat the whole thing. And when you were done, like got down to the part where your fingers were, you just threw it away.
That's awesome.
Yeah, true story.
That is true. I'll give you that much.
Yep. Oh, thank you.
Is that all you're going to give him?
So
No, I'll give
Well,
you
dude,
exactly that.
No, because
The crust is
nothing more.
utilitarian. Exactly. I'll give you
someone-
exactly that.
that we all know in common, a friend of ours, his grandmother actually had used to have her own pasty shop in Livonia, Michigan,
But yeah, that is why.
and that was part of the history I learned from going to their pasty shop.
I like it.
All right, I'm gonna close this out then, and I have a shitload of DVDs in my basement, and I've been trying to figure out a way to how do I get these out of the cases and make it available to watch anywhere I am. So I'm trying to look at Cory and I have had this conversation before about getting like a little mini NAS server for the house to do file sharing on my Wi-Fi network. But in order to do that, I need to digitize a lot of these discs that are there. So I found I have a MacBook. The MacBook doesn't come with an internal drive, so I bought an external one. And the piece of software that I found to really rip all this shit off to like MP4 files or whatever you want to do, that's my pick of the week. It's called MacX DVD Ripper Pro. So you can find it on the website. I think it's $5 for a lifetime license, but this thing will rip anything. And if you're like me and you've got a bunch of DVDs sitting around the basement, and some of them are from this region or from that region, or some of them are Disney, which means they're encrypted. That was always, like in the past, a problem that I had, where I'm like, I just want to rip this and make it into a file that I can put on my iPad or I can do anything with, and I could never find it. But this piece of software seems to do the trick and will legitimately rip anything into a file and do it pretty goddamn quick as well. So that's my last Catholic transgression for Good Friday.
Nice.
And that's my
Well, technically it's Saturday now, so you're good.
woo. God
Not here.
Damn right.
Not here, Bob.
Not here.
It's exactly 9:54 p.m., baby.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Well, you're
You burnt my-
you're GD right, Todd. Are we closing out then with a shot?
Yeah, we're gonna do one more Schnozzcast shot, and just think how unlucky you are to not have key lime fudge homemade waiting for you upstairs like these clowns do.
I mean, it still sounds kind of dicey. I'm going to walk upstairs, and I'm not really sure I'm going to get any of this.
Oh, you're going to get some.
Probably not.
I don't think so.
No.
Do you understand
I have
how
no
much,
confidence in
Do you
this
understand
even
how
upstairs.
much the two of you love key lime?
No, I totally do, which is why I'm like, I don't know
three-
why you're not
the-
promising
the-
this to
the
us
three
if
of
it's
us.
upstairs.
I was gonna
actually.
say I love.
Because remind you,
No,
you
she's
would
not a part of this, but you two love
Jesus Christ. Okay.
remind you, we were only
All
three that
three
had
of you.
the key lime ice cream.
I love how he went out of his
Yeah.
way to point out that the person
was
who's
asleep.
in the room and not remote and with no possible hope of getting some,
I-
the one that's in the room, you're the one who's not going to get it.
Who had homemade key lime pie in the Keys? Hands in the air?
Yeah,
I've never been to the Keys.
Bob, get out
I've never
of
been to
here.
the Keys either.
Been to the Keys a bunch of times.
That was kind of a half hand in the air.
What do you want- what do you want?
This is the Keys.
Okay.
That wasn't really convincing. I want something
That was
like,
years ago. It
like-
does me no fucking good right now,
Whoa,
especially
whoa,
not
whoa,
if you're
whoa.
saying I have key lime fudge up
most friends
It's
would
there. Maybe
be
you
like,
guys
Friday.
get some.
most
Maybe
friends
you
would be
will.
like, God,
I'm not really
that's
sure.
fantastic. You didn't have to do that.
Perhaps
Can't
you'll
wait.
get some if you're good.
Can't wait.
If I feel like it.
Dude, I am going to lead a key lime fudge trail into a box with a stick attached to it that I'm going to pull a string, and you guys are going to be fucked.
I'm sleeping in the box tonight.
Send me a
I mean,
piece before you do
that's-
that, Nick.
Todd,
So, yes.
Todd, you got something to join us here, or are you done with
I
shots
do.
for the night?
I
Okay,
do.
what do you
How
got?
come
What do you
never
got?
look into I got that brown sugar bourbon. again.
The brown sugar still?
That brown sugar
It's
bourbon.
been a week. I figured you'd work your way through that by now.
Brown sugar bourbon, baby.
Brown sugar bourbon.
Oh,
All right. Well, here's to you, sir, and here's to everyone out there. Thank you. We couldn't do it without you, and we appreciate you every week.
Oh, good. The fireball's just gotten to 78 degrees.
It's still warm.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like a pool. It's like a pool in June. All right. So, whoa, there we go. All right, so that's episode 119 for Schnozzcast. For Bob, Nick, Cory, and Danielle, and Todd Dillon. Good night. Please join us next week for episode 120.